Welcome, Nathan Ephraums and Rosie Malone. Rosie, you've played over 90 games for Australia, scored nearly 30 goals. You've been in the team for a while now, been to World Cups, Olympics, Com Games. Excited for 2024 and you're ready to hopefully have some success with Hockey Roos?
Yeah, definitely. I think an Olympic year is a really exciting year. And doing the math, I think this is my 7th year in the team, so don't work out the age. But yeah, I think an Olympic year is like a really exciting year. It's probably like the hardest year you'll have in your whole career, but I know for me, I'm thinking about Tokyo and my experiences there and how I felt coming home without a medal, and I know I've definitely got this fire in my belly to make sure that this time, I'm coming home with a medal with the girls, and we're really proud of how we've played the whole time.
And Nathan, you've been in the team for a few years now, over 50 caps. You're well established and scoring lots of goals, which is good to see. And 2023 was a pretty good year for yourself personally. How was your 2023 and how are you going to improve for this year in 2024?
Yeah, definitely. We came away from the World Cup with probably a bit of a disappointing result, finishing 4th. We fell short in that semi-final and in that bronze medal match, but after that, we probably had a bit of a disjointed group, which gave me the opportunity to step up and take a bit more of a leadership and ownership in the team for those few months where the boys were away in Holland playing, which was really good for me. It definitely led to a bit of mixed results for us, and we're in Europe as well, but we've worked on a lot of things, talked a few things out since then, and yeah, we're looking forward to just keep improving, focusing on that process and hopefully having a really good year.
And Rosie, your 2023 also was really good. You won the JDH Hockey 1 League with the Brisbane Blaze, with a broken nose and everything. You seem to keep improving and you're an exciting player to watch. Is there anything you want to focus on in 2024 that's going to make Rosie Malone a better hockey player?
I think 2023 was a different year for me. I think the biggest thing that was different in my game last year was probably my mental game. I think that a lot of the times in previous years I probably had too much focus on people's expectations and what they wanted from me, and I didn't really connect as much with my instinct and just playing with freedom. And so I think for me, maybe it's my experience now, or some time that I've had to break during the hard seasons, that I kind of let go of a lot of that stuff and I played with a lot more freedom and I think enjoyed myself. And yeah.
And both you are going into a full-time program pretty soon here at the Perth Hockey Stadium. There's 22 people in the Hockey Roos squad and I think 25 or so in the men's squad. Nathan, can you run us through just a weekly program of how many tough trainings, gym, meetings, etc.?
Yeah, so we probably train almost every day except for Thursday and Sunday, and most of those are pretty hard sessions. Then we throw in about 2 or 3 gym sessions in there as well. After the hockey, we're starting to do a little bit of top-up running as well, just to keep that conditioning up. But yeah, it's pretty intense at the moment, which is how we like it, trying to get ready and fit and strong.
In 2024, the Olympic year, Paris, it's very, very exciting. You've been here before, you've done it. What are the expectations for the Hockey Roos? Because when you look at the results over the last 20 odd years, have been some good results, some not so good results. What are you girls expecting in-house? What do you expect to come out?
I mean, I'm expecting we come home with a gold medal. I think over the last 6 or so years we've been pretty consistent, either a number 2 or 3 in the world. We're also, I think, the only team who have beaten the Dutch multiple times in those last 5 or 6 years as well. So I think if any team's going to be able to put the Dutch to the test and also come home with a good result, I definitely think the Hockey Roos are 100% capable of that.
We've done a previous interview with a couple of your mates, Maddie Fitzpatrick and Tim Howard, and we asked Maddie who was the worst roommate she's ever had, and before I even finished the sentence she yelled out your name and then she rattled off about 5 or 6 more things that you do to annoy her. Do you have anything to say about rooming with Maddie, or who do you like rooming with?
It must have been an accident for my name to come out. I think we're just, I guess I'm known for the different kind of cuisines that I eat, for I like to stay up at night. I'm always slapping away on my computer or something like that. I'm a bit of a night owl. I think she secretly loved it. She just loves telling the stories about when they room with me. But you know, she's an okay roommate herself, pretty average. Doesn't leaves her dirty clothes in a pile and whatever. So, you know, I think it's like with each teammate you get a different thing. And for me, it's probably my weird food and night owl behaviours, and hers is FaceTiming the boyfriend and leaving her dirty clothes around.
Good response.
Yeah.
Nice.
And Nathan, at the Olympics, who do you think are the teams to beat? Because I've been watching hockey for a long time now, and I think this is the closest I've ever seen the men's competition. There's probably 6 or so that can win it. Who are you most afraid of, or think that are going to have a chance to winning the Olympics?
Yeah, I'd definitely reiterate that. I think every game you play now against any team, it's really tough, and the competition is so good, which is good for our sport, and it makes us better as well. I think maybe the Netherlands and England have been going really well with their marking full press at the moment, ability to put pressure on teams, which is something that we've noticed. But yeah, Belgium, Germany as well. So it's tough to say, and I think every game will be super important.
So when you rock up to Paris and your first time on the pitch, what do you look for? What are you out there testing the turf? What do you need to have a look at?
Yeah, maybe just around the bounce of the ball, receiving overheads, receiving ball, how skippy the turf is. Probably just go out, have a few shots, hit with the teammates, and just really get a feel for the ground. I think you can tell pretty instantly how it's sort of running or how it's playing, whether it's quick or fast. But yeah, just the way the ball reacts.
Nathan, growing up, is there anyone that stands out for you who was like a superstar, or who you enjoyed watching hockey or another sport?
Mate, funnily enough, you were one of my sporting heroes growing up.
No, you can't say me.
You were one of my idols growing up. I remember at Camberwell Hockey Field, you came down to do a session, like a meet and greet, and we got a photo there, and I got it signed, and that was in my room for a fair few years. So it's a nice full circle moment to be here with you. Man, my room in Melbourne, not here. Should have brought it with me, but yeah, it's a good full circle moment to be sponsored by you as well.
Thanks, mate. Cheers. And Rosie, for you, any hockey roos or anyone that you really looked up to growing up?
Yeah, I mean, I think I had a few hockey idols, but someone who I probably resonated the most with was Elise Perry, so outside of hockey. So I grew up and I loved hockey, and I also loved soccer, and I was playing both of them at a national junior level. So it kind of got to a point when I was like 15 where I was having to choose, like, do I go down the soccer pathway or the hockey pathway? And I know having like Elise Perry as someone who was like doing both the cricket and the soccer, as a young girl, it gave me like a little bit of hope that like I could do both of them. So yeah, I tried to juggle both for as long as I possibly could, and it literally wasn't until I got a phone call from the Hockey Roos coach to say like, you're in the Hockey Roos team, that I actually had to like stop playing soccer. So she was definitely a big role model for me.
It's a great story. Well, Nathan, Ephraums, Rosie Malone, thank you very much for today. I want to wish you all the best for this year. I know it's a challenging year, but with a positive attitude and some hard work, hopefully your dreams come true, and all the best for this year, but also in the future, and thank you.
Thank you.